our government in Washington claimed jurisdiction over all the problems of human misery from poverty to disease. And always we've been told that there's some emergency that forced the government to take action. When can you remember a time that there hasn't been some immediate crisis in government? Back in the Depression, when there was so much real poverty, we all felt a compassion, and we felt a responsibility to lend a helping hand to those who, through no fault of their own, couldn't find work. Well, we still feel that compassion, and we still accept that responsibility. But our approach then was that we were helping these people to help themselves. And that was all that most people wanted. Somewhere along the line, we'd gone wrong. What were to have been temporary remedies for a temporary illness have become a permanent way of life for an ever-increasing number of people. Some welfare recipients today are the third generation of their families living on public subsistence. It's a hopeless end of the road instead of a hand up to a life of self-respect and independence. And now I can just hear some of the voices saying, there go those Republicans again, putting dollars ahead of human rights. Well, let's answer them. Let's tell them, we'll spend whatever's necessary to save human beings, but we're going to stop destroying them. No, I think I did exactly the right thing. What would you do if you suddenly found yourself in possession of information that some of your friends and colleagues, governors, were going to have pressure applied to them to get them to change their position and go contrary to what they really believed? I think that you'd feel as I did, that I had a responsibility to tell them that this was in store for them. The plain truth of the matter is, it's a fine thing to point a finger at someone else as being guilty of something when they were denying every minute of that conference that the Vietnam resolution was inspired by the White House. We had a feeling, not that we didn't want to support the action in Vietnam, but that this was not a proper place, that it was a political ploy to try and bring this up at the Conference of Governors.